This is a story of two pamphlets, Common Sense and Truth or Deception. Common Sense was written by Thomas Paine and first published on January 10th, 1776. It was like a bombshell had gone off. In a matter of weeks, the mood of the colonies changed from confusion and indecision to strongly favoring independence. Events moved so fast that 6 months later the Declaration of Independence was signed and America was free at last of oppression. Way back then, the oppressor was England, the mother country. Today we have a similar problem. That's why someone had to write this pamphlet. You may have noticed a disturbing pattern in the United States over the last 8 years. One disaster after another keeps happening, and they're getting worse. First, we saw a record surplus turn into a record deficit. Then we saw a totally unjustified war begin. Then the occupation fell apart due to poor planning and false assumptions. Then we started to see our constitutional rights getting chipped away, and the horrors of torture and the managerial disaster of Hurricane Katrina. And lately, we're starting to see the subprime mortgage crisis problem grow into a crisis so large it's being compared to the Great Depression. All of these events were avoidable. So what's going on? Why have we been unable to prevent these things from happening? This pamphlet may have the answer. It's because too many people have been unable to tell political falsehoods from the truth. So this pamphlet is called Truth or Deception. It's all about how to pause and consider any political statement and determine whether it's the truth or not. If enough people read this pamphlet, then we can do exactly what our ancestors did when they read Common Sense. They suddenly saw the truth and they rose up and threw off their oppressors.